It was a nice little break from MLB yesterday, diving into the NBA playoffs. But today we are back on the MLB grind using data from the top sportsbooks around the world. The ones with bettors placing $50,000 bets, $100,000 bets, betting syndicates with the most advanced software. They're transacting at these sportsbooks, and we use that data to find the true probability to properly price bets. It's different from any other YouTube channel or TikTok channel or social media creator you're going to find. It's going to help you win more. And that's the deal here at Probably with your top 10 bets for today. It's Tuesday, April 30th, last day of April. Let's get it going. Starting with Cole Raggins, who, by the way, he's on the thumbnail. He looks nothing like the guy in this GIF. I don't know what's going on there, but Cole Raggins over 5.5 strikeouts, 50% probability today of hitting according to the winning sportsbooks around the world, the ones we just talked about. Best bets at plus 110 odds. You combine that with a true probability, win rate times win amount minus loss rate times loss amount. You get a 5.8 probability score. So Cole Raggins over 5.5 strikeouts, looking like one of the better bets to have today. Mets over 4.5, a 43% probability here of this one hitting today versus the Cubs. Best bet is at plus 144 odds. Right now, you get yourself a 5.8 probability score for Mets over 4.5. And of course, filter settings here right now, what you get for yourself on Probably if you are a paying member. I'm filtering right now to a 40% probability, 4+ probability score here. So that's the settings if you want to do the same thing that I'm doing, of course, for yourself at home. And we will go down, try to grab a few home runs at the end. Home runs, by the way, on Friday, of course, hit like an insane rate. I heard a few people hit 3 home run bets in a day. So hopefully today we'll get that same luck. I am sure now that I've said it out loud, we'll go over on the homers. But anyway, back to these other bets. Simeon Woods Richardson under 4.5 strikeouts. Definitely a soccer player name, so I'm glad we have a soccer player gift for it. But Simeon Woods Richardson, 59% probability of throwing under 4.5 strikeouts today. The best bet is at minus 125 odds. You combine that with the probability, and you get yourself a 6.4 probability score for Simeon Woods Richardson under 4.5 strikeouts. Did I say Simone? I might have said Simone. Simeon. Oh, more Simeon. You got Jakari Richardson, Kari, whatever her name is. She's fast. She's sexy. She's on a lot of Olympic ads right now. Mariners over 1.5 in the first half today versus the Braves. That's a 52% probability of hitting. Best bet is at plus 100 odds, and I didn't mention this for the last bet. 50% probability plus money odds. It's like the sportsbook not paying you big on this bet. It's plus 100. Normally should be at minus 110. The Mariners over 1.5 in the first half. 52% probability plus 100 odds. You get a 5 probability score. For the Mariners, score over 1.5 in the first half. Spencer Turnbull under 5.5 strikeouts is a 50% probability of going under today. Best bet is at plus 110 odds, so 50% probability, plus 110 odds. It's like the sports are paying you 10% vig. 5.4 probability score on this one. Spencer Turnbull under 5.5 strikeouts. Blue Jays over 4.5 has a 44% shot of hitting today. You're getting plus 140 odds on that one. So you combine that with the probability, get yourself a 4.5 probability score. A lot of 4s and 5s here. Numerology. Darren Rovell would love this bet of Blue Jays over 4.5. See what else we can get in here. I'm sure the database combing through everything based on that load. So we'll see if we have any others left. We can drop the probability score, and I think that's what we're going to do here. So this is what we do. We drop the probability score down to 2 just to get in more bets, fitting the probability criteria we're looking for. And of course, probability score over 2, still a back-tested 12 to 20% ROI for all of the bets on the API. So you're not going to necessarily see that 12 to 20% in individual bets, but over the course of the macro, you just start to see you get closer to that 12 to 20% ROI. But this one here, so we have a yes run first inning in Padres Reds. You have a 49% shot of over 0.5 runs in the first inning of Padres versus Reds. Plus 110 odds, 49% probability. You get yourself a 2.7 probability score. For Padres Reds, Yurfie, a yes run first inning, over 0.5 runs in the first inning. Got this Mets bet already. More Cole Raggins, more Woods Richardson. Nestor Cortez under 5.5 hits allowed. A 54% chance that Nestor Cortez gives up under 5.5 hits. Best bet is at 54% probability, minus 110 odds. Gets a 3.2 probability score for Nestor Cortez under 5.5 hits allowed. Javier Assad under 4.5 strikeouts is a 55% probability of him throwing under 4.5 strikeouts today. The best bet is at minus 115 odds. Get yourself a 3.5 probability score for Javier Assad under 4.5 strikeouts. I feel like we've hit a lot of bets already. Time to go to home runs. We'll put this one in here to be our last bet. We're going to add in a few home runs, sprinkle them on top. Houston Astros over 2.5 in the first half today has a 52% shot of hitting according to the winningest sportsbooks around the world. Best bet at plus 100 odds. It's like sportsbook not charging you vig. Gets you a 3.2 probability score for Astros over 2.5 in the first half. Let's go to home run town. 0% probability to a 40% probability. We'll up the probability score as well, even though that probably doesn't matter that much. All right. Colton Cowser. I think we had him for a home run the other day. He did not hit one. Colton Cowser over 0.5 home runs. And this is the part, by the way, if you want to fade the home run bets, you can. Again, I will say, though, that like you're going to go on heaters, you're going to go on cold streaks. It's market dated for home runs, which means you're going to roughly hit 1 out of every 10 times, 1 out of every 9 times. So like that's generally how it's looking for home runs. So just keep that in mind here. Short bankroll, I would say lower your dollar per unit spent. But it's up to you how you want to handle this stuff. Colton Cowser over 0.5 home runs, 12% probability. So again, basically 1 in 10 odds of him hitting a home run. Best bet though, plus 800 odds gives you a 4.8 probability score. So you combine a 12% probability with plus 800 odds, you're winning $800 12% of the time. So that is basically the way to look at it. At a 4.8 probability score for Colton Cowser over 0.5 home runs. Esteban Florial over 0.5 home runs, a 10% probability that he mashes one today. Best bet is at plus 1,000. Get yourself a 14.2 probability score for Esteban Florial over 0.5 home runs. There's a higher probability here. James McCann over 0.5 home runs. 20% shot that he bangs one out today. Best bet's at plus 450. You get a 12.1 probability score for James McCann over 0.5 home runs. I don't know what that gif is. Brendan Donovan over 0.5 home runs. 10% probability here of him hitting one out today. That's what's at plus 1050. Get yourself an 11.2 probability score for Brendan Donovan over 0.5 home runs. One more here. All right. Xander Bogaerts only 10%. All right. Xander Bogaerts over 0.5 home runs. 10% probability he hits one today. Best bet's at plus 1,000. Get yourself a 5 probability score. There's a ton more bets here, guys, that I can hit on. Of course, home run bets, regular bets, strikeout bets, total bases bets. You're going to find them all in the probability databases. We track every data point in the world from top sportsbooks, and then every market in the U.S. too. Same thing there. So you have yourself automatically updated all day long here. So first of all, hit that like button and subscribe. I don't promote this YouTube channel well enough. Too busy focused on promoting probably my baby here that I made with my best friend, former Amazon engineer. But for you guys out there, we do the best bets every day. We talk about the betting process, talk about what efficient lines look like, what inefficient lines look like here every day. That's what we're trying to do for you. So check that out here. Hit the like button and subscribe. And of course, if you want Probably's data, which is the best thing you can do for yourself, I'm giving you 10 to 15 bets a day. You'll be getting bets all day long automatically. Check every hour, check every 4 hours, whatever it may be. Just get into a process of checking with some frequency and then just add in a few bets to your card. And that's what I would recommend for yourself. Of course, always a plus, a ton of V bets. And really, if you want to get down to the nitty gritty, if you just only have money in DraftKings, you can filter down just to Sportsbook, BetMGM, Caesars, DraftKings, ESPN, at FanDuel, Hard Rock, Fanatics. All the sports books that actually matter, we have it here so you can filter down on them as well. So go ahead, change your life in sports betting today. Go check us out, probably.com/subscribe. Use the promo code FIRST on there or the pinned comment, 7-day free trial in the App Store. What's stopping you right now from being a better man in betting or a better woman? I say that. We know. Better man. There's only guys watching this. But for all the ladies too, get in. Pinned comment, 7-day free trial. Back tomorrow with more. Follow me at Chris Spags. Follow us at Probably app. I'll see you guys soon. Enjoy your days and good